live.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We have had a busy night. It's been busy.
It's been really busy, man.
It's been a little busy.
If you notice the hour and a half stream we got to you guys, some bonus footage right there.
Exactly.
Enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed that as a freebie. But wasn't it great? It was so great. You know, nursing innovation, man. I mean, this is pretty much, you know, the main topic that we're going to be covering the whole conference. You know, I mean, and it's. I mean, there's just so much. I'm really, really excited to see about all that we have going on. All the presenters, you know, they're just doing really, really great things. What do you guys think about tonight?
Well, I mean, you know, this isn't my first year, but it definitely, I feel like there was a bit of being re-energized here today. So I'm like, and wow, it's just the first day. So I can only imagine what's going to happen, you know.
And we're dealing with tired folks, right? But these are people who've been traveling all day, you know. We've been, you know, we had stuff going on all day preparing, you know, and we still brought the heat this evening, you know.
Oh my
Blake,
God,
bro, I gotta do you and Dr. Seuss Hasselmiller, man, that was amazing, man. I mean, you guys saw it, right?
Right.
I mean, but it really, really good. I mean, and we had some innovation even within the presentation. We were actually taking polls that were live in real time during the presentation. That was cool. Whose idea was that, man?
Well, that was both of ours. I can't take full credit for that, but I really liked it. I didn't know when because with the polling, we wanted to do this poll. We knew, but the actual technology that our management company utilized, that last question was really cool. How it started making, I forget what they're called, but all different words, and the more you answer that word, the bigger it is. It's kind of a word collage, and it was just really interesting. Even go back to that video and see what that is. We'll put a picture of that, but really what's preventing people from feeling like they're innovating with what they do at work. And so what do we take away from that? We gotta, you know, we need to reflect and do that.
There was a lot of barriers, at least perceived. There were a lot of perceived barriers, which, you know, I'm not saying they are or they're not true, but they really, you know, a lot of people had a lot of different ideas as to why, you know, maybe they weren't as innovative, you know, or innovation was maybe stifled a little bit at wherever they, you know, they're at.
Well, and we look at innovation in regard to, you know, we're always like, oh, it's a new shiny object, or it's, you know, it's some new technology that we utilize, and I really think what kind of came out and what we could see when I was standing up there and kind of the feedback. It's really interesting to see people's faces and how they react to a few things. And really what I kind of came from standing up there was that, you know, you have to innovate, but you have to be purposeful with your innovation. You know, innovation to innovate just is not what we need to be doing. We need to do it purposefully.
Sure.
We need to do it so we can take away some things that may be duplicative, and also so that our frontline staff and all of us are able to do our jobs better and take that time with our patients. Even if, like Dr. Hassman just said, it's 52 seconds.
Statistically.
Yeah.
All it takes is 52 seconds
to establish rapport.
To meet
like,
with,
wow.
Yeah. Establish rapport, make a worthwhile, meaningful, you know, just a heartfelt touch, you know, acknowledgement of the patient's family.
Right.
Documentation in real time, we really get caught up in that, and that it is important because we need to see in real time what's going on with the patient, especially even the more critical that they get.
Right.
But at the same time, always do that prioritization in your daily work of, can this wait, and always put the patient and families first, and that's something that we need to do. And something that was taught to me, and I know many of you out there probably know or practice this as well. Just by sitting down, you can spend the same time sitting down and standing up with a patient, but how they perceive that, even if you spend the exact same time, say 30 seconds, but the difference between sitting down and standing, just take the time to show them that you're engaged. It seems like an eternity to them just by sitting down. So something that's simple. So that's just another example that I wish I would have told when we were up there.
That's good. Yeah,
just,
but you're right.
Just sit
That's
down and show them that you care, because you do. But it's all about perception and body language and how
you
how
may
you present
care
yourself.
just as much standing up as you do sitting down, but it's the perceived, like, right? I mean, if I were to stand up and just talk down to you instead of just coming to your level and just saying, what can I do to help? You know, it's a big deal. It's a big thing, right?
Right.
It really is.
And I know, the main thing I think I took away from it is I looked at the way you talk about men's health. I was like, wow, that's a new and innovative way of thinking about men's health. Not just like what we all have always known, what's between our legs, testicular cancer and colon cancer and prostate cancer being really significant in men, but also the other psychosocial barriers. And as a therapist, I was like, oh, wow, I never really thought about that. Like about thinking about like toxic masculinity and how that's very much a part of men's health and problematic for men. So I was like, ooh, wow, let me take this back and think about like, how I'm addressing my, brothers and fathers and like sisters or whatever about talking to them about their husbands or about their brother and so forth and so on.
That's true. That's good.
So as we go on, this is our first nightcap, we're calling it.
Or nightcap.
But we want to hear from you. So please respond back to us. What did you take away? These are things that are going to help us improve on providing good information, engaging information to all of you. And this is something that, this is the beginning of this.
Yeah,
this
this
type
is
of
just
thing.
day one.
So this is going to continue better. We're going to give you bonus footage when we don't even know if we're giving you bonus footage.
We may just do the whole thing.
We were going to say that for a later date, but that's awesome that you're going to see that live as well. So please give us that feedback. This is what this is all about. This is us bringing all of this to you, but more importantly, your engagement with us that may not be able to be here physically, but we know that you're here in spirit. So please reach out. We'll look at all the stuff. If you have any questions, we maybe answer them at our further podcast here with you. And, have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right,
I guess
everybody.
we're signing off.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks,
See you
everybody.
tomorrow.
All right.